Hi, so I never make videos over here on YouTube, but I made one like a while back all about volunteering abroad. So I thought I'd make one on Camp America as well, just because then people have something to watch. I make quite a few videos over on my TikTok, which is at Holly's Travel Diaries. So I thought I'd bring it over to YouTube as well. So today's just going to be a Q&A all about different things to do with Camp America and the application and going to camp, anything. So here goes. This is mainly a collation of questions that I get over on my TikTok as well, so hopefully it's things that people actually want to know. Just a bit of an intro about me. I'm Holly and I went to summer camp in 2023. I went to Camp Chateauguay as a dance specialist and general counsellor. They don't really do generals there, just kind of every specialist is a general, but it was honestly amazing. And after that, so I went through Bunac agency, and after that I became a social media ambassador for Bunac, so I just do social media bits and bobs along the Camp America Summer Camp USA vibe. I've got to say, the number one question that I get asked is all about requirements. What requirements is there to work a summer camp in the USA? Honestly, there's not many. As long as you are over 18 and you are available for most summer camps duration, which is usually about end of May, early June, middle June onwards, then pretty much anyone can do a summer camp. They do like experience working with kids, and people often ask, what can that experience be? And it can honestly be anything. It can be babysitting, it can be volunteering at like a Scouts or a Brownies, volunteering abroad, or it can be teaching a skill, whether that be sports, whether that be arts and crafts, literally anything. It'll make your application stand out. You don't need any experience technically, it does just always help support the application if you do have some. When I speak about skills, it doesn't have to be something you've ever taught before. It doesn't even have to be something that you are incredible at. It just has to be something that you think you could teach to children. The next biggest question is, what is the best agency to use? Obviously I'm biased because I've personally used Bunac and I can recommend them. They have some of the lowest application fee to highest salary ratio, which is really great. It means you're earning a lot of money and not spending a lot to go. Every single agency has an application fee. Every single agency pays you different salaries. It's usually pretty accessible on the website. If you use Bunac, you can use my code HOLLY25 for £25 off, so that's already more for your application fee, and I know that they are super duper helpful. Other agencies though include CCUSA, AmeriCamp, Camp America, which is obviously, that was the original one, so a lot of people use them. There's also Wild Packs, Workplay USA. There are so many different agencies, so definitely look into them all. Personally, I can recommend Bunac, but obviously I know a lot of other people go through AmeriCamp, CCUSA, Workplay USA, all of them, so definitely just look into them all. The next biggest one I get is, what camp should I apply to? Now, this has been kind of a very prominent topic this year, especially in terms of what camps people should apply to, because on TikTok you see so many videos of the same few camps, because those are kind of known as the TikTok camps, and obviously more people are seeing videos, so more people are going, videoing it, etc, etc. The cycle just goes on. Now obviously those camps are amazing, I'm not putting them down, you know, those TikTok camps are incredible, but that's not to say that other camps are not as incredible just because they don't have a TikTok page or don't have someone making videos who went to it. I know of so many incredible camps that don't have any TikTok following. I know that mine, before I went, hardly had a TikTok like fan base follow, but definitely look into every single camp, especially if you go through Bunac and you go onto the camp hiring pool. Look at them all. Don't just flock to the ones that you see all over TikTok, because there will be some incredible camps that just don't have a TikTok following. So look at them all, definitely interview with any that put you on hold, and keep an open mind, because you never know which camp is going to be for you. And a camp that might be amazing for another person does not mean it's the right camp for you. So definitely keep an open mind, interview with everyone, just see what happens. The next question that I get asked is, have you got any tips for the interview? So if you don't know, to go to America, you will do 2 interviews minimum. That's one with your agency, because that is a visa requirement. They could just kind of have to make sure that you are who you say you are and you're not a weirdo. And then the second one is an interview with your camp. Now you probably will end up doing more than one interview with different camps to get a placement, but if you are lucky enough to just do one, they usually ask scenario based questions. You know, what would you do if a child is homesick? What would you do in this situation? That's kind of the main part of the interview, and the rest is just getting to know you and your experience. Don't be scared for them. They're really, really chill, and most of the questions they'll ask in your agency interview are the same ones they'll be asked by camp, so you'll be pretty prepared. So definitely don't panic about them. There's no wrong answers. As long as you seem willing to learn, that's what it's all about. In orientation, they train you anyway, so don't panic if you don't know the answer to any. Now, going along from once you've actually got your placement, the next biggest question is, how do I actually get there? Now, most camps will put you into a Facebook page, and they will also put you on a staff portal. These ways you can meet other people that are going to be on your flights, which is great because then you've already made friends before you go. But also it means you can coordinate with camp what flight to get on. They will usually recommend an airport to land in, a date, and sometimes they might even recommend a flight that they know a lot of other people are getting on. Just make sure you're always communicating with your camp. They will most likely then pick you up from the airport or tell you the easiest way to get to camp. I know my camp picked me up from the airport, and I know a lot of other camps do that. So I definitely wouldn't stress, they will help you get to camp. So the last two questions are just about what is camp actually like and what is orientation like. Orientation is amazing. It is the calm before the storm. It's where you're doing loads of fun games. Yes, there are the serious training sessions that are equally as important, but you're just meeting people. It's so great. You hardly have any rules as well, just because like you can have your phone because no campers are there. It's so fantastic. You get to meet so many new people, get a kind of vibe for the camp, of the management staff, of all the bunks. You get to tour around and do scavenger hunts. It's like your time to actually be at camp. Like, it's your time without any responsibility to just experience camp life. It's truly amazing. Every camp does it slightly differently, but I know at my camp it was super fun. We just kind of got to meet everyone, train a little bit, and just have fun. Now, what camp is actually like is just the best thing ever, to be honest. That first day where the kids arrive, you will kind of be shitting yourself. You'll be like, why did I sign up to this? They will all run up to the counsellors that have been there for years, and you'll probably feel like, God, I'm never going to form this bond. But I promise you, within a week, you will have. It usually takes 1 or 2 weeks to get really settled with all the kids and just kind of know what you're doing, get your routine. But once you've got that routine, you will honestly see camp to be the most amazing thing ever. It's the best experience that I've ever done. You get paid to literally have fun every day, and it's hard. It is hard. There are some days which will be tiring and tougher than others, but most of the time it's just the most fun ever. Like, you are doing all the activities with the kids, you're getting to eat all the same snacks that the kids do. Like, it's amazing, and it's 2 months getting paid to work in America, which, like, I feel like you can't really complain at. So yeah, I hope you all sign up. Remember to use my code Holly25 if you want to use Bunac Agency. But other than that, if you have any comments, put them below. And hey, I might do more videos in the future, so subscribe as well if you want to.